Hello there everybody and welcome to episode 10. First of all, I want to start by saying thank you for watching the series. I'm glad that so many people enjoy it, and I'm glad to see such nice reception to my free-to-play journey and to my explained or over-explained thought process. Let's get started. We could legit go for Queen Ashara. Naga are one of the best tribes right now, and after having a pretty good climb on my main account, I can come to you with the following conclusions. Naga and Dragon are probably the most consistent tribes in the game at getting top 4. And they are occasionally weaker than Elementals and Demons, but they can beat them in some of the lobbies. Also, back-to-back is probably the most powerful composition if you have everything coming together. But it's also like very difficult to assemble and you cannot consistently play it every single game. So that's kind of the meta. Try to play Elementals, Demons back-to-back if you have the right cards for these strategies. So let's go with the Queen.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Okay. I'm checking the wonders to see if there's more value in going for the new Sprout or in buying something from the shop. If you have to buy something from the shop, I would go with the Elemental. Probably the Cyclone because it trades the best against most minions. But I'm gonna go Sprout, try to hit River Skipper. River Skipper is the most powerful card to get here because you can sell it on turn 3. Or if you see a coin in the shop. Would have won with the Crackling, but it's okay to take some damage early. What you do on turn 3 is gonna be way more important than losing the first fights. Yasharaj tied. It's a pirate lobby, so he could have Bhaskar. Is Bhaskar even good on Yasharaj? With his hero power, I think I would play Bhaskar on 1. And then level, sell the Bhaskar to hero power. And then hero power buy a minion. Or you know what I could do? Or what you could do? Buy the Bhaskar on 1. And like not play it on 1, not play it on 2. Play it on 3, go hero power buy a minion. And then on 4 you can level up hero power. But I don't know, buying a card to not play it for 2 turns seems kind of convoluted. Oh, he just has the Murloc, never mind. We were making so many scenarios and he just has Flighty Scout.
The battle is really raging out there.
I like the Shell Collector. I like the Excavation. Generally speaking, economy is good. Let's open this just because we want a more powerful minion. I'm gonna buy the Shell Collector. Sometimes I like the Alarmist, but I don't like it here because it's gonna be our second mech. And we don't want to be mechs for the Trinket turn. And these initial minions, you might not get an opportunity to sell them. So if you buy a second mech, it's gonna be hard to get out of mechs. And it might ruin your trinket pool. If you have to buy it, if it's like the best minion there and you want to stay and buy it, buy it. But if you can avoid it, like here, avoid it. Normally I pick health on the Botanist, just because it's easier to get attack than health. On spells and on minions. So health is a more important resource.
Really pulled their weight.
Economy. Not sure if I should open it. I think it's okay to open it here. You could open it later, but opening it right now has some advantages. Like you could get a skipper more likely. And then that's 1 extra gold. 2-5 is whatever, I'm not gonna hold anything for it. It's just a body on the board. And now we have 1 Naga, 1 Mech, 1 Murloc. One advantage of playing Queen, just because of my hero power, I'm automatically considered Naga for trinkets. So whenever you're playing a hero that is tribe specific, like Queen Ashara for Naga, Patches or Hogar for Pirates, Dev Speaker for Wilbur, those heroes make it so that you have that tribe's trinkets more likely. I don't think it's gonna be exclusively, but I think it's more likely. So you generally want to pick tribe-specific heroes only if that tribe has really good trinkets. Which I think Naga does. Naga does have really good trinkets. So I'm not gonna feel bad about this decision. I like the Slow City Looter, very powerful card. A Corytron can be okay if you play it on the Court Puller. The turn is a bit mid, but I don't like leveling. I don't like leveling because the shop is good quality. Kunar is interesting. Kunar can also give me the quest a bit faster. I'll freeze it, even though we're not always gonna have the money to buy it. So we don't have any tribe, but we're still gonna be Naga for trinkets just because of our hero power. Like I was saying last turn. Friendly bounty can be really good. It's one of the best ones. It's kind of like a chef's choice. And chef's choice is one of the best 2-cost spells. Oof. Strong opponent. It's fine. This early damage doesn't matter that much. But at some point you obviously want to stop the bleeding. Ornate Clock could be good. Mostly because the greater trinkets for Naga are really sick. Sure.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? Singing the deep blues. They won't need this anymore.
Let's calculate here. So we cut this, we go +2. What if we go coin and then trousers? That's 2, 3. Ah. I don't think we're getting there. We can get there with baller, I think. And then also with coin trousers. And we have exact to hero power and get a Naga. Yep. I'll take a 5. Holding for a 6 is too greedy, just take a 5. I definitely don't want the mech guy. The elemental guy is kinda rando.
Friend,
I wanna make sure I'm Naga for trinkets and nothing else. There are some really good 5s for Naga. Pretty much all of them. Strategies for value, meditative for buffing the spells, maelstrom for everything, and glow skill for tempo. Okay. Get a golden tier 7 in 2 turns. But then we have no greater trinket. Keep in mind, this is gonna be expensive because you have no greater trinket. Lowrocker Scroll is like really good tempo. Postcard is expensive, like very expensive. And Privateer is interesting. And we can use the economy for Privateer to play Naga. Let's try it out. 2 bounties per turn. I think it can be a good.
your minions really pulled their weight.
Maybe we buy the looter as well. Okay.
And they said it was a loss. Don't tell the other.
Ah,
I'm using you.
and a lag. Can I blame the lag? I'm buying the looter just because privateer is a lot of value. Now I want to push to 6. You want to push to 6 because this time people are gonna play it safe since they're getting the next trinket, the greater trinket. I don't have a greater trinket. I'm done, I'm tapped out. So we need to get some value that makes this worth. Second Maelstrom is really good and the recruiter is gonna generate value here. I like it. Okay, let's cut the mech. At this point, the extra money is not gonna help us. We want both emergents on the board, and we also want the recruiter on the board. I don't think we need Kroner. Can easily cut him.
Go big or go home, I always.
Love the setup. Gonna buff the recruiter a lot. We are on Tavern 6. We are powerful. And the recruiter activates like crazy. I wish I had Wind Fury for it. Definitely want to activate on the Bruiser. Because Bruiser is not even a permanent minion in our composition. Looters are the next cut. Like, we're gonna cut the Looters and just keep the Privateer as the soul pirate of our comp. Here we could go Groundbreaker, or we could go Ruthless Queen's Guard or Ring Bearer. So it's not a beast lobby, so we cannot go Ruthless Queen's Guard with like Rylac. To play Ring Bearer or the Queen's Guard, you kind of need Tranquil Meditative or the other spell power dude. The other spell power dude is not even available in the lobby, but Tranquil is the best one anyways, since it's a Naga and gets buffed. We're casting a lot of spells, which does make the Groundbreaker better. Groundbreaker is very explosive and very snowbally. Like basically, you get this guy Wind Furied, you start casting spells, you can even get Balinda, because Balinda works with the shift choice that you cast in the fight. Wow, perfect. This is like the best one. This one and the money one. So the best bounties are the one that gives you a minion, the one that gives you money. The one that gives you stats is okay, but not that good, especially if you don't have spell damage buff, and we don't have that. I'm kind of bullying this lobby, as you should when you go Ornate Clock. You have to end it quickly. The longer you go, the worse it is. I don't want to buy another Amalgam. Why would I need that? It might be tempting to go Elemental of Surprise, and I would if I wouldn't get offered Breaker, but Breaker is too good here. I cannot pass on the Breaker. And I don't want to pass on the Breaker. Let's open up first. I'm trying to get another Breaker if I can. Okay.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Running low on time.
Show them what we're made of.
Playing EPM comms on an A is definitely challenging. I don't really like Atisa. Huge. I like Wisdom Ball, it's really good here. Ideally I should have played fast enough and like cut 2 more minions. Not sure what I would even cut though. I kinda wanna cut the Bruiser, but I wanna keep the Bruiser just for one more fight. Huh. Privateer gets cut too. I guess it's Privateer and strategies that go out. We could be greedy and keep Privateer one more turn. But at this point we're not generating that many bounties and we really wanna play the second Breaker online. I think that's kind of required.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
As many emergence as possible. Play the Breaker first in case you get copy of board. It's good when you get rewarded for a good play. People's first.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
So you get 2.
Here's a gold for the
6. Okay. I'm counting how many I get per activation.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Let fall the sands of time.
Should be strong enough. And yeah, now we're definitely playing a breaker comp. It's funny that casting the Chef's Choice in combat also directly buffs your breaker. That's so beautiful.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Yeah, it's time to cut one of the maelstroms. Yeah, I need to play my bounties. Cards that give you cards are a lot better right now that they don't overdraw themselves, sorry. They're generating a ton of value like that.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. That's what I would have picked.
The future is now.
I wanna get another
Go
breaker.
ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Would probably buy Golden Touch here.
Just keep shaking.
Should probably cut this as well.
Down a minion and up a goal.
Coil Star, stay alert! Coil Star,
You're down a minion and up a goal. Better hire a recruit while you can. A good tactical choice.
Maybe you shouldn't have done that one. Let's just go like this, it's fine.
Think you can win this thing.
If we had a bit more spell power, we could also go for the Queen's Guard. But right now we're just pure Groundbreaker. And that's okay. It's funny, every single minion attack triggers the ring 4 times. It's so much scaling.
Nice work out there. Keep up the
Skillful scaling.
pressure. You're down a minion and up a goal.
A bit inefficient, but I think it's okay. I mean, this is fine, yeah. One more ring. Could also just go for the other guy first. One more breaker would have been nice.
Just keep shaking. Just keep shaking.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Okay. Let's actually trigger on the Maelstrom. Just to maybe get another breaker. Normally you wanna delay the Maelstroms. Let's trigger on the small one. Normally you wanna delay the Maelstroms because they also work with the Ring Bearer really nicely. To cast a lot of rings and buff your Groundbreakers. This guy has Dramalok Sticker. Dramalok Sticker is definitely a problem. But I think we can outstat. Let's see. Okay, he's not that big. I expected like a few thousands in stats. But we're still not in the type of lobbies that people are gonna have a few thousands in stats against me. There I probably would need to take a little bit more efficiently if I wanted to win here. Poor guy. Didn't know what hit him.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Nice.
Feel the pressure.
Go big or go home, I always say. You're down a minion and up a goal. Exactly what you were looking for.
Not bad.
Let fall the sands of time.
Just keep shaking. Ebb and flow.
Tranquil is pretty solid.
Stay alert. Shot mongrel.
Might even like keep it on the board. Works nicely with the ring guy.
Radical dude.
Flyers should be a pretty easy
Future.
matchup.
Let the storm gather. Ebb and flow. The love flows and I
A good tactical choice. That's quite the army you're building, friend. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Potential scam can be okay. In case we have an opponent that we seem that seems too strong. We're much more powerful than last turn. We're also quite anti-scam, summoning some free twos here and there.
Watch out.
We're not positioned that well against the potential cleave. Oh, the guy's even playing Leroy into a cleave. Also no Wind Fury on the guy. It's okay. We're trying our best. Nice.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. You're down a minion and up a goal.
ebb and flow.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Yeah, I don't want the Morlocks anymore.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Escape the darkness with me. Let the storm gather. Let the storm gather.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
150, 150 is pretty good, right? Let's go for more spells, try to hit some Divine Shields. Try to hit the Wind Fury.
Go ahead and
fine. It's the last fight, so generating value is not really like the most important thing. I think this Groundbreaker is enough to carry. Really good trinket, the Privateer Portrait.
Is gunning for you.
But keep in mind, pirates are really good for economy. They're not really like a strategy. So they are good to help you build something else. If you play pirates on their own, you're gonna end up with a board like this guy. I mean, the Buccaneer is okay, but even Buccaneer cannot win on its own. You need something else other than it. They win. Nice. Let's go one more. Again, Naga and Dragons seem really good. Every tribe is playable in some situations. Pirates is one of the weaker ones, and you should only go for economy. But Pirates are probably one of the best tribes to build into back-to-back, because they give you so much economy. And back-to-back is maybe the most powerful comp in the game, so keep an eye out for that. Definitely worth it. I don't know if I like these heroes. I'll go with Loch. Loch is okay-ish. Even though I like Dragons, I don't like Izera. Izera is kind of random. You don't want to roll. Like, usually in the early game, you don't want to roll. So a hero that rewards rolling just feels wrong. Feels like, what are we doing here? It's not how we want to play it. Front Rake is still one of the best ways to start. And now we have a really good question. Do you want to go Seer plus Recruited Trainee? I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna pass. The reason why I'm gonna pass on it
Have a good
is
battle, friend.
I don't know what I'm gonna get for the 1-drop. And I don't know what the shop is gonna give me the turn after. Too many variables. Usually when I get second Front Rake, talk about the devil or the dragon. If I get second Front Rake plus like a coin, I could consider staying, but just level. Don't overthink it. We want to attack, but you shouldn't really focus on the hero power too soon in the game, too quickly. So if I look at these tribes, beasts you want to play if you get an early Leviathan and you don't have a spot to play something else. Dragons, when you start strong with dragons and you get Evoker Ring follow-up, you can play that. Naga if you get like spell buffing into Naga generation. Or just Naga generation, probably good enough on its own.
Pick yourself back up.
Pirates are economy into something else. And Undead are when you have like an early game for Undead or when you get like early Butcher. Let's go pages and actually let's play the pages and roll. Okay. I did the chef's choice on the hatchling because maybe I would get lucky and get another front rake and I could triple it next turn. But this is not that bad either. I like hatchling because it helps us do the hero power faster. Triple rewards are nice. We can stay on Tavern 5 and get 6s, which is kind of what you want to do with dragons. Not the best, but quantity over quality. Sometimes that is the way to go.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Up and apples.
Good to get some minions in play.
Let's not overthink. And we might follow up with another level. It depends on the shop. For a good shop, I'll stay. A good shop would be 2 tier 3 dragons plus a 1 spell, for example. Any tier 3 dragons. Even like 2 random Chroma Drakes. And here, for example, if you take damage in this fight and you have like an opponent who's also under leveling, maybe also stay for that for like an even worse shop, like maybe 1 tier 3 dragon and like a tier 2 minion. I don't know, there's variables. But very often, if the shop is gonna be mediocre, you can just level up. And even if you take some damage, you can just recover on Tavern 4. Tavern 4 is just really good. Like, you have Incubation Researcher, you have Poet, you have Promo, you have Broodmother. Insane cards on Tavern 4. And even for other tribes, like you have Priestess is really good. Seafloor Recruiter is really good. Bandit is really good. Any Pirate plus Baddist is really good. And then the Beasts. Shark, for example, can discover you like a Rylak immediately. Like, It's just crazy. Yeah, terrible shop. Insta level. I'm not even thinking about it. I see 2 drops and 1 drops. I just insta level. And because I'm strong and because you never know when you're gonna need 1 extra gold, usually you buy the hasty excavation in the early mid game. Especially going into the trinket turns. Maybe it's gonna help you have the gold land perfectly. It's just worth the help that you pay for it. When they first released spells, I used to like not buy hasty excavation because I was like, I don't want to take free damage. But think about it like this. If you win the game, does it matter if you're on 1 health or if you're on 40 health? Not really. This doesn't mean that you should buy every single hasty excavation. I generally buy it in the early mid game, and then I buy it depending on how close I am to the damage cap. If I want to land some damage caps, then I just like play it differently. That's how I go about it. Okay. Eggs are good. Pricey but good. And I'm gonna buy Priestess just to stabilize. And I'm gonna play Apples just to maximize my chances to not take too much damage here. Okay. I would have back-to-back this if I wouldn't get like a potent spell, but we got a really good spell. Is it worth back-to-backing it? Can it make a difference? It could make a difference. Now we just want to save health. We paid 5 gold. Yeah, this got nerfed. It shows it's 4, but it's a 5. I paid 5 gold for 2 eggs, but for 2 turns I don't get anything. I need to just play defensively. That means I'm staying on Tavern 4. Normally, if the game is going well, I like leveling to 5 next turn. But I'll stay 1 more turn to get my 6s first. To see what I can do with them. Nice, pretty good trade. Somebody died, left. Amber Guardian is actually really good.
Keep up the pressure.
Because getting Divine Shield is very difficult. Time management is also really good. I don't want to buy another Priestess, right? Ah, it's a good card. It's a good card, generates spells. Probably should buy it. I also like the Researcher. So let's cut Small Dragon, go Researcher, and this. And let's go Max Tempo. Probably a banana is not doing much. This looks good. Now we get the eggs and we start leveling aggressively. And pushing for the win. Not bad. I mean, we're obviously gonna lose here, but our next turn is gonna be really, really good. Can even get Ghost. Ring Bearer. And Evoker. You're always looking to get 1 Ring Bearer, 1 Evoker. So if you're offered both, pick Evoker. But then if you're offered second Evoker and Ring, go for the Ring. You really want 1 of each. Tranquil is good. Cut. Okay, play Evoker, cut this, play that. Now I want Poet.
That's what I would have picked.
Maelstrom makes Ring Bearer activate twice. So funny enough, it's pretty solid.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Rise from the maelstrom.
And look, this guy is at 16-8, right? And we played a good amount of spells. Watch the fight and see how much it grows during the fight. It's, for a reason, one of the most powerful combos in the game. And now I just need more of this and Poet. Poet so you can keep the Amber buff permanently. You're already keeping the Evoker buff permanently. But yeah, every single minion attacking is counting as 2 spells played. Which is super crazy. Just so many buffs. Timer Poet. It's fantastic here.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
The one that gives you Divine Shields is also pretty solid. But Timer Poet is just something special.
Show them what we're made of.
Funny enough, I don't even think that you need to bother with buying too many spells. You're gonna get most of the value from attacking within the fight from the Ring Bearer and from cards like Emergent. I mean, Emergent is gonna go out. Emergent is just basically a way to double the Ring Bearer because we can afford it, but definitely should be cut soon. The best part about the Timer Poet is that he activates the effect no matter how it's positioned, so we don't need to get lucky to get the permanent Divine Shield on the Amber Guardian. This Poet is gonna make sure that everybody's gonna be shielded, everybody's gonna be nice and comfy. And then our hero power can give us 6s without us going to 6. But I might still go if I dominate the next fight and get some income. I'll decide next turn.
I think you can win this thing.
I'm back. Went AFK for a second. So, we continue the farm on the Ring Bearer and on the Evoker. Let's go crazy. Let's go spicy. Also, all the stats from the ring are permanently kept on all the minions. This is crazy. I don't know what people can do versus this. This is illegal for turn 9. Okay, let's go to 6.
Nice work.
I mean, I don't even know if I need a normal Poet.
Pressure.
Second Evoker helps.
Now we're in business.
Yeah, something like this. Probably the worst target to buff. Now I need to find a taunt for it because I want it to die at some point so we can generate some more value out of it. This guy is Dragons, Undead, Beast, Undead, Naga. Undead are pretty okay. So I like Undead when you get an early Drasfallen Butcher while also having a way to buff your spells, ideally your attack. Ideally the best way to buff your attack is the tier 4 Undead called Friendly Geist. Get one of those early, get Butcher. And then if you play a board of like super high attack undeads, technically you can beat a board of dragons because you have like more spawns than them and you can trade 3 minions for 1 and then still come out ahead. But I'm taking this lobby by storm. I'm going really quickly and I don't know if they're gonna have enough time to react. And then I can take 1 or even 2 Cinderize and I can make the fight more even and then just take it home. Also, the dragons that summon dragons, pretty solid against the undead. They're kind of sticky, annoying, pushy. I would like to triple the Evoker, just so that it takes 1 less board space.
I think you can
We'll also
win
buy
this thing.
Eyes of the Earth Mother for the Amber. You cannot Ice the Timer Poet because it's a 5-star, not a 4-star unlike the normal Poet. Pretty small numbers. Again, I wouldn't play Undead around Strafer or Devastator. You need the Butcher. Without Butcher, I don't recommend playing Undead. I mean, maybe you're gonna have some situations where you can slightly, for a few turns, play around Forsaken Weaver, that I'm showing it here on the screen. But generally speaking, it's Butcher or Bust. Top 4 already, fast lobby. I think we're contributing to the lobby being so fast. It's my fault. Eating spell? Not here. Again, you don't want to buy some like random spells. Nightbane also like a really good way for you to take against bigger opponents. But right now, I'm the big guy, people need to take against me. We offered some Brood Mothers, don't really need them, don't really want them. Don't want the eating spell. Don't really want a lot of things from here. Let's put Amber first. I wanted Taunt for this guy, but it's okay. This we're gonna have to do. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm kind of picky with what I want. That's because I'm already in a super good position. Generally, the better position you have, the more picky you should be, because you're already winning. You don't want to buy a card that's like making you a little bit stronger. You want to use all your gold and like target it to chase the big enhancements, the powerful buffs, the real cards. So what would I want here specifically? I would want Eyes of the Earth Mother for the Amber. I would want Triple Evoker. I would want Second Ring Bearer and Taunt for this. But yeah, I don't want many things. And then this comp just autopilots.
I think you can win this thing.
The most important turns of the game was putting myself in a good spot for the egg portrait by playing dragons in the early game. And then making sure I'm at a decent health total. So basically not being greedy after I picked the egg portrait. Then I got the good discoveries. And I followed up as well as I could on the discoveries. That's it. Some games are more straightforward than others. It's important in the straightforward games to not make any mistakes and just take the win. And in the more complicated games to figure out a way out if you can. And again, Beast and Undead can be okay against this, but I wouldn't say... I wouldn't go as far as saying they counter them. Counter is a very big word. And I don't think the build is that good. Titus is interesting, can work with the small dragons, but I think it's a little bit overkill. If this undead guy was like super threatening with like hundreds of attack, you would buy Cinder right here. No disrespect, this guy is not big enough for me to do that.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I'm going for triple on the dragon. No triple, we go for shield or something. Cheeky play. I'm gonna shield the Evoker to guarantee the Amber giving perma shield to the Ring Bearer because we're gonna triple the Evoker, or at least we're planning on tripling the Evoker anyways. I wanna perma taunt that guy. And other than that, I don't really care. Can do whatever. Next turn we can look for eating spell for Amber if we don't triple the Evoker. And then maybe just go Nightbane. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. You could also consider freezing upper hand, but it's not good against those two guys. Against dragons it could be okay, but
You're doing great.
it's not that good because it activates before the Evoker. Can we kill this guy from 32? Probably. Yeah, this game went really smooth. Loch is okay. How many discoveries did we get? 3? I don't know. Either way, this was pretty fast paced. Okay, guys. 2 more wins on the scoreboard. We're climbing. I need to do some longer sessions to like really make a push. But either way, the win rate is amazing. Like we just keep winning every single game. So far, only 1 game was a second place, and that was because of my mistake. Other than that, just straight up wins. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Do you ever wonder how I'm so consistent? Well, I never played Battlegrounds without Hearthstone deck tracker. It lets me see each hero's win rate, and stats about which tribes get first place in this lobby. Bob's body shows me the odds of winning, losing, or doing little damage in each fight. And it proves I'm the most unlucky player alive. Com guides show me the minions I need to commit to a build and are great when I need a direction. You can try out all these features for free! Download Hearthstone Deck Tracker now from hsreplay.net and get ready to dominate the tavern.